The Supreme Court ruled earlier today that a town in upstate New York in Rochester County called Greece is allowed to open up with a prayer at public town meetings. Let me repeat that. The Supreme Court is allowing prayer at these public meetings. If that sounds like a violation of the Establishment Clause of the First Amendment to you, it's because it is. So it was a 5-4 vote. It was right along the political affiliation lines. What happened in the case was that a Jewish resident and an atheist resident sued because it violated the First Amendment, and they said, look, we'd sit in on these public meetings and they would open up with a Christian prayer every single time. And we would say, look, we're not comfortable by this. This is supposed to be our government, our town meeting, and you're being totally exclusionary by doing a prayer of one specific denomination, one specific religion, and there's other people in the meeting who don't buy into your bullshit? I mean, that's like me going in there and saying, well, I believe in, I don't know, the religion of rap music. I'm non-religious, and I happen to like rap music. So if I start the meeting, can I just, fucking press play and listen to Tupac for 3 minutes and rap along with it, and everybody in the meeting's got to do it with me? How ridiculous would that be? Of course I shouldn't be allowed to do that. What, just because it's my thing, I should be able to impose it on you in a public forum, in a government forum, where it's supposed to represent all of us? That's the whole purpose of government. It represents all of us. So I can't go in there and fucking play what I like or talk about my philosophy and say, everybody's got to participate in my philosophy. But apparently now the Christians can do that? It's unbelievable to me. So the majority opinion, get this, cited a 1983 precedent in a case called Marsh versus Chambers. And that case allowed prayers before legislative sessions based in large part on the historical nature of the practice. Oh, I didn't know that that's how the law works. Where we just go, oh, is that historical in the U.S.? I guess we're just going to continue to do that and not question its legality. To blindly close your eyes and say, oh yeah, it's historical practice, it's tradition, it's just what we do. Don't question it, just do it. Yeah, there's a bunch of traditional things that we've done in the U.S., things of a historic nature that we know now are totally illegal and unconstitutional. For example, slavery was traditional. It was historical in nature. Was that a good argument? Well, at one time it was for the Supreme Court. Plessy versus Ferguson, was it, right? Where they said, what are you talking about? No, if a slave's a slave, even if they escape, the property's the property. Of course, you got to go back. It's historic tradition. We just got to do it. No, that's not a fucking legal argument. How have these guys not figured it out in the year 2014 that is not a legal argument? Oh, it's traditional. That's just what we do. Really? So if my tradition in my religion is child sacrifice, can I hide behind that? Well, it's just tradition. It's what we're used to doing. We slit the throat of a toddler. It is what it is, man. The blood purifies the whole situation. Then we dance around the fire and do a little rain dance and kill some goats, too. What? It's my religion. It's just traditional. What, are you attacking tradition? Are you anti-tradition? These aren't legal arguments that they're laying out, And the First Amendment is clear. You cannot establish a religion. And by saying, yes, we are going to sanction your Christian prayers, every prayer was Christian. And then get this, I love this little trick. The second that they actually sued, that the residents sued and said this is wrong, what did they do? They said, oh, no, the next meeting we'll have other prayers too. So they did all Christian prayers. The second they were sued, they were like, oh, no, now we're going to invite in somebody to do a Buddhist prayer for us. Oh, how cute is that, man? The old, no, we're being inclusive trick after you got caught being not inclusive. Look, the reality is, how many religions are there in the world? Thousands, probably, maybe even hundreds of thousands throughout all of human history, the different things that people have worshipped throughout time. And in your government meeting, every single time you did Christian prayer. Gee, I wonder if that's sanctioning one religion over others. I can't quite figure it out. This is a really hard case.